Welcome, everybody. We have Kela Farmer here to talk about the Office of Volunteerism and Leadership and anything else she might want to share.
Well, thank you so much, Michael, for the floor and for this opportunity to share. We're trying to get the word out about a few things. I do have a very quick presentation just to kind of help us all follow along together on everything that we are doing. Hopefully, it'll allow me to pull it together. Let's just share my desktop. We'll do it this way. All righty. Cool deal. So again, I'm Kela Farmer. I've been with the college, oh my gosh, about a year and a half. So things have been moving very quickly, but I am your coordinator for volunteerism and leadership. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, what is that? Well, we go by OVAL for short, or the Office of Volunteerism and Leadership. And our main goal is to create global leaders, to really get our students engaged outside of the classroom to become local and active in their community. Of course, raising awareness on critical needs that we may have, but just creating that sense of collective responsibility across the college. That is our charge for us to do. Some ways that you may see us kind of in action on campus, we do have the National Society of Leadership and Success. I found out recently that we have over 1 million members across the US, which is amazing. So it's an incredible networking opportunity. But we do encourage students who have a 2.75 or greater. They'll be sent out announcements from the summer all the way into the fall, requesting that you become part of this organization to really fine tune your leadership potential and to just put you on your path to success. In a part of your membership, you'll be invited to kind of sit at the feet with world leaders that we have, from CEOs to authors, just those who have kind of been the boots on the ground, creating themselves from the ground up. And so you'll be able to ask questions and to interact with them and really get that insider information on how to, be your best self as well as with them. We also have our alternative spring break trip. Oh, let me pop back out. There we go. Alternative spring break trip. We do that once a year. I'm hoping to expand the program in the future. But for now, we do take, instead of a week off, we do a week on. That designated time for spring break, we usually take about 3 to 5 days in an immersive experience in the community. We've done South Carolina, we've done New York, New Jersey, New Orleans. We're really open to really getting into those communities that need help outside of outside of North Carolina, really. With us being in a world emergency now, I imagine in the future years to come, whenever it is safe, we'll definitely get out there and create that support. This year, we're actually speculated to go to Blackville, South Carolina, to help out with their impoverished community and also their high elderly community. They have a lot of things they want to do with their homes, whether it's painting or landscaping, gardening, and things of that sort, that they're just physically unable to do. So we come to them, we stay in the space with them, we have dinner with them, and we really are the hands and the feet of them to kind of help them with small household chores that really make an impact on them and just how they feel about themselves. So I think it's really important to care for the elderly in that way. So that's one program. It changes from year to year. We'll see where we're going on next year. Also, we have our student leadership development program. It's usually about 1 to 2 students, so extremely small group of students where we collaborate with other colleges in the North Carolina community college system for some fine tuning over the summer and into the year. The goal of it is to get in there with other leaders who are creating change on their campus, learn all that we can, and then bring it back here to Wake Tech and put on a few events just to spread that sense of volunteerism and fine tuning for other students as well. Some other ways that you may see us on campus, we are super excited about MLK Day of Service that we have every year with Rise Against Hunger. This year, even though we were home, we did a virtual National Volunteerism Week online, but we're also in the local soup kitchen supporting with service. We do elderly food delivery, and any assortment of blood drives that you see on any campus is what our office takes care of. But if you see things where you're passionate about service in some way, please bring those ideas to me. I'm super excited to see other ways that we can also engage with you. So there's an activity that students are passionate about, or your group of friends, your class that you want to do, I'll help you coordinate that. We want to make sure that we're doing content that you want to do. So that's Oval. But a bonus of me now is that I'm also helping with student advocacy and support. So I do want to share a few of those opportunities as well. Let me see if I can move this out the way. Apologies. It flipped back. There we go. Awesome. All right. So with student advocacy and support, we do a lot of things. It's basically any of those support services just to kind of maintain your way of life outside of the classroom. That's what we do in student advocacy and support. So 3 things I just want to highlight in our short time today is our Rally Fund. That is something that was created by Wake Tech to help and support students, you know, if you hit or miss in a month where you just need a little extra support. So important things to know about that fund. It is a short application. About $500 is the maximum allotment, and it is designated for those unexpected, unforeseen issues. Related to housing, coursework, or auto, if you need a car repair and things of that sort. We want to make sure that we're helping and to support you in doing that. That is through financial aid here at Wake Tech, but it is an opportunity for you as well. And the application is actually listed on the SAS website for Wake Tech, as well as under financial aid. And then we have our Finish Line Grant. I really love this one specifically because once you're about 50% finished with your coursework, the goal of the Finish Line Grant is to help you cross the finish line, to get you to graduation. So with the Finish Line Grant, you're able to apply and receive up to $1,000 as a maximum per semester. So you can reapply. If there's car repairs, or you need some rental assistance, utility payments, auto work, and things of that sort, definitely let us know about those things. Get your documentation in order and send that information over to us, and we're more than happy to kind of help and coach you through that process. There's a lot of money out there, and we want to make sure that it gets into the right hands. So please, if you need to reapply or you need help filling out your application, reach out to SAS, and we're definitely there to help you. The final resource within student advocacy and support I wanted to share about was the food pantry, or the Nest. It's been around for a few years, and we're super excited about it. We are at 5 locations, and newly we are being supported by Food Lion. In the past, we've been supported by those donations from our amazing campus members and community members, but now we are fully supported by Food Lion in the Food Lion Feed program. So we do make it a point to have healthy food options available at 5 locations. And for the 6th location, we do deliveries there. It is free to all students. It's open to all students. And we do accept donations from our faculty, staff, or students. So feel free, if you're wanting to do some good as you come back to campus, feel free to donate to the food pantry or to the Nest. Now, a special caveat, of course, our campuses are closed at this time, and that includes our food pantry locations. However, I have good news because we are working a workaround by providing e-gift cards for students who are in need. So similar to how you would go to the food pantry, we're providing an allotment of funds for you on a gift card to visit your local Food Lion and to purchase what it is that you need for your shelves. Now, remember, the food pantry is an awesome resource. However, it is not meant to be a sole resource of your dining opportunities. So if you need a little help making it from week to week, we're more than happy to step in and help you with that. But we can also point you into the direction of our local food banks to kind of help you on a more regular basis if you need that, okay? So those are the the opportunities within student advocacy and support, and also Oval. Awesome, and thankful to Michael for creating this opportunity. If you need anything, any questions, a review, you're wondering if we take care of it, feel free to reach out to me on the contact info that you see. All righty, and Michael, back to you.
All right, well, back to you. I have a question. Since we are virtual, and I heard you talk about virtual volunteer opportunities, do you have any planned for the summer at this point?
Not right now. I don't have any. We just came off of week was like that 3rd or 4th week of April. So we just finished off that full week. I am looking and planning for the fall, and I may have a spot date or two over the summer, but that is kind of geared towards our towards planning for the new year. And with us being in uncertainty, I haven't set too many things in order. However, if you're interested in volunteers, I do have a few things that can be plugged in at any time.
Thank you. And if anybody else has any questions, don't let me ask all of them because I have another one. I think you're doing an awesome job. And I really do look forward to working more closely. And a lot of things about volunteerism that I like that goes hand in hand with not just learning, but preparing students on their resume. It's like a work experience, even though it's volunteer. So I think we need to, as staff people, encourage people to volunteer, not just because you feel good, but because it also makes you look good.
For sure. That's definitely the goal, is to prepare our students for the next phase of life, whether that's the career move or the educational move to a four-year institution. We are working to fine tune what our co-curricular transcript will be. So we'll be partnering with student activities to figure out how it's going to look and what all it will include. But we hope in the future that students will be able to download a transcript of their leadership and student involvement in general on campus, to be able to package that with their college applications to, put them a cut above the rest. I'm great in the classroom and I'm even better in the community. And that's what a well-rounded, student looks like.
Anybody else have any
I
questions?
have a quick question. I don't know if it was, you mentioned it before, I might have missed it, but do you ever look for staff volunteers to help you when you're doing the big volunteer projects to help the students? Does that make sense?
So, great question. Thank you for asking. Always use help because I, like some other departments, am a team of one. So sometimes we need a few hands to help us do what we do. So since I'm still very new in the role, I just started in December for this particular role. I'm still figuring out what the layout of a normal year looks like for us, but I can definitely, make sure to reach out to different staff members who are looking to get involved. On the flip side of things, with student advocacy and support, we're always welcoming staff or faculty members who want to serve as like office hours. So if you have a couple of hours in your schedule, or you want to use your community service hours that you have with the college to participate in being that person that they come in and help them shop through for their homes, you can totally do that. And like I said, we have 5 different locations. So South North, RTP, Perry Health, and Public Safety, I think have set hours. And then
okay. No, thank you so much.
Any other questions?
Anybody else? Christy?
I think you've answered all the questions I have, actually. Thank you. This was actually helpful.
Okay. Well, Kela, I want to thank you. And guess what? You did yours in 2 minutes less time. So 15-minute meetings in the sky. I love it. And look forward to having you again in the summer.
For sure. Anything that you need, let us know.
All right. And thank all of you for coming. And I'm going to stop the recording, but if you'd like to stay and talk more, you can. Okay. Thank you. Oops.
Thank you, Kela.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pop it over.